Welcome to my lecture on trigonometric integrals. We're going to be dealing with integrals of the form sine to a power of x times cosine to a power of x. And in this instance, we're going to be dealing with the case that both powers are even. So m and n are even. Our strategy is going to be to use any of the following identities. Okay. Ideally, these first two ones would be applied first, depending on if you have sine or cosine to an even power. Let me give you an example here in which we work out the integral of cosine squared of x. Okay. So this is the easiest integral of this form in which the power is even, and we directly apply this identity, the one that the arrow is pointing to. So this becomes this integral of 1/2 plus cosine of 2x over 2 dx. And we can anti-differentiate each of these terms. So this is going to be 1/2 x, and the antiderivative of cosine of 2x over 2 is just going to be sine of 2x over 4. Okay. Then we add our constant of integration. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. Let's make it a little bit more difficult. Okay. Well, let's do the antiderivative of cosine to the 4th of x. So that's the next highest even power of cosine. Okay. Well, cosine to the 4th of x is going to be cosine squared of x quantity squared. So we go ahead and apply the same identity that the arrow is pointing to, and we're going to get this integral of 1/2 plus cosine of 2x over 2 quantity squared. Okay. Now all we're going to do is we're going to FOIL this. Okay. And when we FOIL it, we're going to get 1/4 plus 2/4 times this cosine of 2x plus cosine squared of 2x over 4. Now, since everything has a 4 in it, I'm just going to factor that out. So 1/4 times this integral of 1 plus 2 times this cosine of 2x plus cosine squared of 2x dx. Well, I know some of these antiderivatives, so I'm going to go ahead and do them. The antiderivative of 1 times 1/4 is just x over 4. The antiderivative of cosine of 2x is going to be sine of 2x. So 2 times cosine of 2x has antiderivative of sine of 2x, because that, when I differentiate this quantity, I get 2 times cosine of 2x. So that's over 4. This next one, I need to know what's the antiderivative of cosine squared of 2x. So it's going to be 1/4 times this integral of cosine squared of 2x dx. Okay, well, I'm just going to remember that by the last example, we have that this integral of cosine squared of z is going to be equal to 1/2 times z plus sine of 2z over 4. Okay, and now we're just going to let z be equal to 2x, which should be what's here, but I forgot to write 2x there. Okay, so if we let z be 2x, this says that the antiderivative of cosine squared of 2x is going to be 1/2 times 2x plus sine of 2 times 2x over 4, and this just simplifies to be x plus sine of 4x over 4. So we're going to go ahead and apply that over here, and we're going to get x over 4 plus sine of 2x over 4. And now this integral of cosine squared of 2x, well, we know what that is going to be x plus sine to the 4x over 4. And this is our antiderivative, okay, of cosine to the 4x. Okay, so this is equal to the antiderivative of cosine to the 4x dx. Okay. All right. Well, that's all that we have for today. Thank you for joining.